On Sunday, August 25th, 2024, at about 7 a.m., police rushed to a house located on the 7000 block of Mandalon Court in Newmarket, Maryland. They were responding to a 911 call they had received about people found shot to death in their home. The home was owned by 33-year-old Crimea Baker. She worked as a behavioral specialist and was a dedicated mother to four children aged 11, 10, 9, and 7 months old. Crimea had just closed on the beautiful newly constructed home in April of this year. Just 4 months after purchasing this home for herself and her children, tragedy struck. The people found deceased in the home were Crimea and her partner, 34-year-old Sean Lange. Sean was a chef and military vet and was the father of Crimea's 7-month-old baby. They had just begun to live together. The police investigation concluded that Crimea and Sean were shot to death during the wee hours of the morning while sound asleep. Someone had broken into the home through the back door, snuck upstairs to their room, and fired shot after shot into the bodies of Crimea and Sean. Police collected a total of 42 shell casings. This heinous attack on the couple was committed while their four children were in the home fast asleep. At some point during the chaos, the children awoke and hid together in the home. Thankfully, the perpetrator did not take or harm the children. After about 5 hours of hiding, they felt safe to come out. One of the children went to check on their mom, but sadly, the child found his mom and stepdad riddled in bullets in their room. Police have not disclosed if the children called the police or someone else like a neighbor called. The murder occurred at about 1:30 a.m. and the police arrived around 7 a.m., so it appears that none of the neighbors heard the shots. It's unimaginable the mental torture those children were going through as they heard 42 loud bangs and probably yells and screams for help. My heart just hurts thinking about it. The police spoke out and indicated that although they don't have a suspect in custody, or a suspect at all for that matter, the community should not be in fear because it appeared to be a rage killing. The police immediately determined that the murder was targeted and most likely was a personal attack. Crimea and Sean were shot 42 times. This was overkill. In crimes like this, the police naturally look at the people close to the victims. Both Crimea and Sean were previously married. Sean Lange grew up in South Florida. At the age of 5, he was adopted by a loving family. He graduated from Northeast High School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and went off to college. He then enlisted in the Army and later became an executive chef at the Pentagon for a period of time. Sean got married and shared 3 daughters with his wife. They eventually finalized their divorce at the beginning of this year. Crimea graduated from Mundelein High School in Illinois in 2009. A few short years later, she earned her bachelor's degree in psychology, then went on to attain her master's in psychology and applied behavioral analysis. She was able to manage her studies all the while being a wife, mother to 3 kids, and a business owner. She led her own organization called Children Matter First, where she worked with autistic children and children with other developmental disabilities. The man that she married and built a family with is named David Phillip Turner. It's rumored that the two had a tumultuous relationship with periodic bouts of DV with Crimea on the receiving end. In 2018, Crimea created a GoFundMe to ask the public for financial assistance to hire an attorney. In the post, she stated, "I'm a DV survivor. This past year has been the most difficult, heartbreaking, and challenging year of my life. From surviving the pain and anxiety caused by physical abuse and mental abuse, I can't even completely and fully describe the range of emotions. Now, to have my children abusive father and his mother, who is an attorney by the way, hide my children from me with no contact or information on where they are at. No contact means I have not heard from them, heard a location that they are at, and worse, don't even know how they are doing. This is how heartbreaking as I don't have the financial resources to properly fight against this. He is unstable mentally and already has reports of threatening family with a loaded weapon. Trying to go through the legal process has been in both parts daunting and frustrating to no avail. I hate to ask, but I know I need to have the strength to reach out to those who support me. I need to hire a lawyer to work on my behalf for the safe return of my children, the divorce process, and criminal charges that have now been made against me for posting about trying to locate my children's whereabouts. Any little bit will help, or please share. She was able to raise over $2,800 towards her $4,000 goal. It appears the contributions were sufficient because in 2019 her divorce was finalized. The judge awarded her full custody and ordered her ex-husband to pay child support. It's rumored that this infuriated David. He tried every which way to avoid having to pay child support. He allegedly moved from state to state and even moved down to Florida to evade his child support obligations. Coincidentally, he moved down to South Florida, the same part of Florida that Crimea's partner, Sean, grew up in. Authorities worked tirelessly to locate the person responsible for the senseless murders of Crimea Baker and Sean Lange. A little bit over a month later, on September 28th, police arrested Crimea's ex, David Phillip Turner, while he was at the beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Police said that David drove 14 hours from his home in Miami, Florida, to Crimea's home in Newmarket, Maryland, to kill her. They were able to obtain information from neighbors in Crimea's neighborhood and evidence found in David's car and apartment that linked him to the murders. He is being charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of home invasion, and 2 counts of using a firearm in a crime of violence or felony. He is being held in the Broward County Jail in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, while he awaits his extradition to Newmarket, Maryland. David Phillip Turner is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. If he is found guilty of these charges, he needs to be punished to the fullest extent of the law. He had absolutely zero regard for the lives of his own children. He took away their mother and left them emotionally scarred forever. I pray the children get the therapy, love, and healing they deserve. Crimea's aunt set up a GoFundMe with the permission of Crimea's parents to assist with the care of the children. According to the GoFundMe, they are also using the funds to help with legal costs because they are fighting for custody and to keep all 4 children together with them, Crimea's parents. I've linked it below in case you want to check it out. This is the only GoFundMe the family has. As always, before donating to any cause, do your own research. A GoFundMe has also been created by Sean's mother, Laura Lange, to support his 3 little girls. The funds will be used for their immediate and future needs, as well as legal fees. You can also find the link to that one below. This case is still developing. If you have any knowledge of this crime, please reach out to Detective Reese at the Frederick County Sheriff's Office at 301-600-3640. Love shouldn't hurt. If you or someone you know is suffering by the hands of the person that is supposed to love and protect them, please get help. Reach out to a friend or family member. They care about you more than you think. If not, contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. They're available 24/7. Until next time, be aware, be safe out there.